Hello and welcome to round 8 of the European Championships. Me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. Slightly manic look there in your eyes, Richard. And Vince T playing Martell Rains on the left, with Liam Swell playing Lanni Rains on the right. So it's a Rains matchup. I mean, I'd normally say Lanni would be more favourable over the Martell.
Why?
You don't see very many Martell Rains, do you? Don't see Martell a lot at all, to be honest, nowadays.
That's because Martell are just horrible. I mean,
It's horrible in general.
the only people that like playing Martell are normally some sort of, I don't know, psychotic deviant. That's what I would classify it as. But Vince seems like a very friendly psychotic deviant. So I'm guessing he's okay.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you approve of Vince's psychotic deviantness.
That's alright. I'm sure Vince will take it as a compliment. It was.
Yeah. Should we look at the board?
Do you know what's on it?
I haven't got a clue.
Do you recognise that Lannister card?
What, the character or the location?
The character.
Is it the Cross Keys Cells?
Cross Keys?
No, that's not it.
That would be a pub in London.
Oh, bog off.
The Crossroads Sellsword.
Oh, it's close enough.
And Vince has an Orphan of the Green Blood, which you can bestow, and then you can remove gold from the Orphan of the Green Blood to return a character on the board back to your hand.
But you can't bestow it now, can you? Because it's already in play.
Correct.
Okay.
There are currently no cards that allow you to bestow after the fact.
Okay, cool.
So that's fine. And what else did he have? He has an Iron Throne and...
Rose Road.
So that is a 4 gold setup.
Yeah, both players had already mulliganed at this point. This game was quite a long one with a lot of pauses, so I did make a couple of small edits here and there just to cut out some of the excess time.
Did you just chop out half the thinking?
I may have chopped out a bit of the thinking time because there were periods where nothing happened for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. So yeah.
It's round 8. It's a lot of pressure on this.
There is a lot of pressure, yeah. Just quickly looking at Liam's side as well, because you may not notice, it's got some locations down there at the bottom.
The Mountains of the Moon.
It is Mountain of the Moon, yeah. So wherever it does, know what it does?
Yeah, when a clansman enters play, you can trigger the reaction and they gain an icon of your choice.
You can indeedy.
Which probably gives you an indication of what type of Lanni Rains he is playing.
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, obviously when you marshal a character, if you're marshalling a clansman, it's a bit daft really to give him a icon at that point.
Oh no, it's top banter.
What, in marshalling?
Yeah.
It does nothing.
I know, but that's why it's top banter. Because there's no limit to how many times you can trigger it. Why not trigger it? At least that way you remember to trigger it every time you use it. Right?
Sure.
Muscle memory. Training that brain.
All I could think of then was like when you play the piano. That's really related.
That's probably not going to be very helpful when you play Thrones.
Probably not. Different kind of muscle memory, right? Corsair, see there?
And a chud.
Yep.
Didn't you have a little nickname for them?
Yes.
I can't remember what it was now.
Oh look, the Tower of the Hand.
Oh yes, the Tower of the Hand.
The Tower of the Hand's down, yeah.
So clansman jumping in and out, intrigue icons also, Tower of the Hand. I wonder if we'll see a Harrenhal at some point during the day.
I'd imagine so. If you've got Tower of the Hand, you normally got a Harrenhal.
Seems efficient.
Yeah.
So 3 characters on the board: Crossroads, Sellsword, Cersei Lannister, and a Chud. A what?
Chud.
Do not anyone Google that.
we sort of were introduced to Urban Dictionary, and my little chud muffins that I was enjoying talking about on Urban Dictionary aren't so cute and cuddly. They've got a slightly different meaning apparently, according to Urban Dictionary. So yeah, I feel like I've
Do not cuddle chub muffins, whatever you do. Okay, Vince has 11 gold.
He does.
He played Pentoshi, he's going to play out some serious cards.
Cool.
He's got a Vengeance for earlier in his hand.
Ooh. Might see that later. That's the little thing there.
I mean, the interesting thing with Liam's Lanni Rains, he's got clansmen. Is he playing the claim raising Tyrion? And if he is, then he could claim raise Tyrion and have it vengeance back to him. But then he may not be running big Tyrion. Do you have any idea what I'm saying?
No. What?
If Liam raises claim with his Tyrion,
okay. Sorry, yeah, no, I'm with you.
and then vengeance, he gets it vengeance back, then
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt.
Okay, I'm there.
You're there.
I'm there. But we're not going to see. Well, we're not going to see Tyrion this turn, unless he, like, well, has he got gold left? Yeah, might have Hear Me Roar or something. But yeah, we're probably not going to see Tyrion this turn, unless he's got Hear Me Roar. What are the odds of having Hear Me Roar and Tyrion in hand?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to discard a high-profile character like that.
You'd use the tower, wouldn't you? You'd Hear Me Roar him in, do an intrigue, win, pull him back to hand, get rid of whatever big.
You jump him in, do an intrigue with Cersei and him, but then you'd need to bring a clansman back to hand, of which there are none, to raise the claim. So not any point in doing that.
Yeah. Like it would literally be just a case of you know, if you're wanting to put him in to make sure your Rains trigger went off, for example, or if you wanted to put Tyrion in, for example. This is obviously speculating. He's got him, but put Tyrion in for the 7 cost. Do the intrigue with him and Cersei, bring Tyrion back to hand, and then that sends someone back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Using power. So that's what I meant. You could send someone back to Vince's hand just to clear Vince's board of it. So Venomous Blade.
Good.
So Venomous Blade, 3 cost in marshalling, and you place a token on a character, and it reduces him by 2 strength at the end of the phase and kills him, I think it was.
It places a poison token on anyone with printed strength 2 or lower. At the end of the phase, if they're still in play, you kill them.
Oh, okay.
So, at the end of the marshalling phase, the crossbow sellsword will die.
No.
Which is good. I really like the Venomous Blade. I really, really like it.
They very quickly eat through your claim soak that you weren't expecting.
Yeah. Always good to kill off those pesky little brands.
Actually, yeah, that would be annoying. Because you can't even brand it off.
No.
So it's not
Whittle's down duped on Arya as well. It's good against Dark.
Yeah.
I like it against Dark. Good against anything, really. Like you say, gets rid of claim soak.
Lots in his hand then, Liam. I can see, actually, yeah, look, there is a Hear Me Roar in hand. I think I spotted a treachery.
Treachery? You really dragged out those syllables.
I wasn't 100% sure if I saw him, but I think I spotted it again. So yeah. Oh, there you go. Look, Hear Me Roar. What's he going to throw out?
Character, I'm guessing.
Something fun?
Something fun.
What's that? Kevin?
Kevin.
So he's the dude that lets you get locations from the discard pile. There weren't any though, so he doesn't get anything. So he's doing an intrigue here with Kevin and Cersei, so it'd be 2 claims because of Cersei's ability. And I'd assume he's going to bring him back to Hammer Tower.
You're going to get rid of the orphan. I can say, would you bother bouncing Littlefinger? I mean, he's a big character, but he allows Vince to draw again. Okay, he doesn't get the +1 gold next turn, but he would draw again, which is...
But does this not mean that he can now, Vince can now play the orphan and bestow it properly?
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, at least if you'd bounced Littlefinger, then Vince would be starting off with 1 less gold.
Yeah, also true.
Which could have been a consideration, but I don't know what would be the best play there. So Liam's done his first reaction then with the Tower of the Hand. He did win by 5 with the intrigue, so he's just debating if he wants to do his Rains, which looks like he's going to. Is he filthy on top there?
So, I mean, Vince could have defended with Littlefinger and stopped the Rains trigger, but he would not have stopped the Tower.
No.
The Tower of the Hand trigger.
We've got a filthy blade there as the Rains plot and kneeling out the Littlefinger. It's just a little chud standing there with the Venomous Blade on him. How much strength does Venomous Blade give?
1.
1. Oh, and we get to the claim side of things, and we've got that Vengeance. Yeah,
Vince doesn't want to lose cards from his hand. He's got them in hand for a reason.
Yeah.
But he's going to deal out 2 claim to Liam's hand, which is going to hurt him quite a lot if he's playing cards like Hear Me Roar.
Yeah, exactly.
Because strictly speaking, it's card disadvantage. For 1 gold, you lose 2 cards. Just to play a character which gets discarded at the end.
We know Kevin's in hand somewhere as well. What was that card he was discarded, did you see?
He did not.
Vince doing some like if they do method there.
It's an elaborate selection mechanism, okay?
Works every time, right? That pesky Rose Road, that's gone.
Indeed.
Okay, so Lynn's board looking a bit small. Oh, no, okay, so it's got a burned men. Using Mountains of the Moon there. Allowing him to do a power challenge.
Or defend the power challenge.
Oh, defending, is it?
Yeah, because Vince has initiated the power challenge.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So Liam has jumped in the burn men, gave them a power icon with Mountains of the Moon to oppose it.
But because of the strength from the Venomous Blade, Vince still wins, so that pushes through. And Vince is on 2 because he won the power challenge in Dom, and Liam's now on 0. So end of the first round then, it's 2-0 to Vince.
That's an interesting first round.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's no Targ in it. No dragon, no Dracarys Sphere, a bit of jumping Lannister and some really power hungry Martell cards.
Liam's paying for something apparently.
Nice.
He's paying for someone to sneak extra cards in his hand, right? Something like that.
Don't besmirch his good reputation.
I'm sorry, teasing.
I noticed on Vince's mat he is European Melee Championship 2013. He's been playing some time.
Yes.
In Melee.
Melee.
Apparently the French are good at Melee.
Are they?
I don't know. I'm making this up. They could be. I was hoping maybe you would know and sort of...
Why would I know? You know more about this stuff than I do. I just sort of sit here and follow along and prompt you to tell us what the cards do.
It's a nice mat, isn't it, though?
A beautiful mat.
That's King Cigar Jamie on there.
Lovely.
Does anyone use that card?
What? There's another Jamie?
That one! He's on the mat!
What, is there actually a card with that art on it?
Yeah. Jamie. Jamie Lannister. The one that no one uses.
Oh. What does he do again, the other Jamie?
I think he gives intrigue icon to King card. Yeah.
Says a lot, really, doesn't it, about the card?
But there are no King card to play with him, so
Maybe we'll get some more in the future.
we're getting Osmond Kettleblack
Okay.
in the next pack.
What does he do?
He's in the next pack.
So we don't know what he does yet,
We do.
but you forgot.
Yeah.
That's alright, I didn't even know he existed. So
I don't
I did.
I don't even bother looking that much. I mean, spoilers comes out, you go, yay, spoilers, you read them and you think, yay, that's cool, and then you forget about it till the pack comes out.
Yeah, I do similar.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Varys and Quentin going for reserve.
Yeah.
Brave.
Interesting choice. I guess Liam doesn't really need to do military challenges. So Quentin doesn't need that useful, I guess. And then Varys, well, a lot of Liam stuff isn't going to be on the board most of the time, so again, maybe not as needed.
Yeah, I agree. That would be my thought process too.
Yeah, it seems like a sound decision.
So Vince has gone for a bit of gold.
Yeah.
And Liam's gone for cars now, considering he only had 3. Thanks to the vengeance for Elia.
Yeah.
So hopefully Liam will have some options in hand now. He'll feel. He should be confident with the card he had. I mean, board's okay. It's not amazing.
Tyrion. Sorry.
What?
The big Tyrion in his hand.
Big Tyrion.
Big Tyrion.
That's ironic. So he plays Big Tyrion. That's interesting, right? I mean, he's not going to have a lot of resources this turn. He's going to have 3 gold plus his fiefdoms.
I'm desperately trying to see if I can spot any of the cards in his hand. I can't quite catch any.
I mean, if you had a Harrenhal, maybe you could marshal that.
Yeah. Can you afford a Harrenhal? He's got...
Yeah.
I haven't, he's got a reducer, a Rose Road, and 2 gold from the Counting Compass, so it's just about having enough.
Yep. Or you may wish to put the board up.
Yeah. Like we said,
Well,
board presence isn't as important when you're Lanni Rains.
Yeah, the good thing about running cards like Harrenhal and Hear Me Roaring and Never Bet Against My Family is that you can afford characters for little money and they're impactful for the challenge phase, although they do leave at the end of it.
Yeah. Unless you use Tower of the Hand to come back out.
Yeah.
Which is generally what happens, I think. We'll get a bit of a look at Vince's hand as well there. I can see a green blood trader there at the top, is it?
That looks like a green blood trader.
Yeah. Can't quite tell what the other cards are though.
Yep, green blood trader. Not content with having all the cards last round, he's going to get some more. Looking for card quality now. Find the right card for the right moment.
Yeah. Got another Rose Road out, so just you know, keeping that economy supply going. Paying 4, I think there. What's that card?
That is Aerith Oakheart. You can pay an extra 2 gold to discard an ally from play. Which is good. It's nice to just surprise him with Ariane, but failing that you can just marshal him. And then you can pay gold to discard a chud from play. Or an ally from play.
Why does Liam have gold to do the treachery? So Vince
Because
paid...
he hadn't marshalled yet?
Yeah, but he shouldn't have his gold yet, should he?
Good point.
So Vince played out Oakheart and tried to discard one of Liam's ally cards, but Liam...
No, Liam had marshalled. Liam was first player.
I was?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Because Vince made Liam first player, but he didn't marshal anything.
Right, okay, that's alright then.
Did we just skip in the video?
Yeah, it was one of those periods where nothing happened for about 3 minutes, so I just chopped slightly.
Chop. No one noticed except me
I
and
know.
now everybody else.
I know, people may not have even noticed. To be fair, there've already been about 4.
Really?
Yeah, I normally time them quite well. But yeah, the video was originally very, very, very long. So we've got an entry coming in from Cersei, which was unopposed. So Liam's thrown in a Widow's Wail to boost her up to 5, so that allows him to get that win by 5 trigger.
Nice.
So now obviously he can trigger his reigns if he wants to.
What would he be looking to trigger? He's used Filthy already. Power Behind the Throne.
Maybe. Get Cersei standing.
Varys' Riddle. Not a lot of point unless you have...
Unless he wants to
Unless
pay...
you have the Hound in hand or something.
Yeah. Unless he wants to pay for Hound.
Forgotten Plans is useless. What's the other scheme that everyone plays? A Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be that good here, considering he could win one. What will he play? Power Behind the Throne. So you're going to be able to restand Cersei.
Yeah.
6 strength. It's not too bad. It does feel like a little bit of a... I don't know, you want to play that with better characters on the board, like Tywin or something, or Jaime, something with renown.
I might have been tempted to just not use my reigns this turn. Unless I got a wildfire just to chop down Vince's board slightly.
You kill the chud and get that venomous blade back to hand.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which might not be the best use, best thing for Liam at the moment.
Yeah.
Considering 2/3 of his board is vulnerable to it.
Okay, so that intrigue has gone through then. We've done the reactions with Rains. Looks like he's not triggering Tower of the Hand.
Jesus.
And Vengeance Proclaimed. So unfortunately Liam's losing 2 more cards again. With his if-do method. What was that? Was that another... And then, oh no, Tywin!
If-do works, folks.
Oh no! That's not a card you want taken from your hand.
He's only got 3 cards left in hand now.
He just did coppers as well.
Yeah, and he may yet lose another intrigue if he decides to use Cersei aggressively. So that must be a concern for him. You'd counter-coppered already, down to 3, maybe 2 cards in hand by the end of the round. So that's a bit concerning when you need to be fully stocked with cards to be able to, fuel Hear Me Roar, to fuel Tower of the Hand, that kind of thing.
Yeah, when you're playing this kind of deck, you want to have as many cards in hand as possible.
But Liam shouldn't be too concerned yet.
No.
He has...
Well, it's 2-1.
He has 2-1 can quickly become a lot 1.
I know. Yeah.
But he has new Tyrion in hand,
yes.
who can also be a
that's not
source
been
of draw.
taken.
So if he has Clansman, which he does have 1 on the board, he can bring it back to hand to draw cards. So he can use Tyrion as his draw engine. Not sure how great that is, but
Well, like you say, it's still a method of draw, and if you're using something like, I don't know, if you're using Harrenhal or Hear Me Roar to throw something in, you're quite happy to pull something back out using Tyrion's ability with Tower of the Hand or something, because you know you're drawing cards, and you know if you're drawing a Clansman back to hand that would normally be discarded because of Hear Me Roar or whatever anyway, it's not exactly a bad thing.
I think Hear Me Roar only worked on unique.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
There are some unique Clansmen though.
Ulf, son of Umar.
And Timit.
Timit. Doesn't have an intrigue icon though.
Could do a Mountains of the Moon.
Mountains of the Moon. Classic.
Mountains are awesome.
We've got another intrigue coming through.
Yeah, just a little one though, so it doesn't win by 5.
Vindy's enjoying this. Look at his face.
I know. Really look at his face. I didn't see his face.
He was smiling
Kevin
like a
gone.
maniac. Yeah, Kevin's gone.
Oh, Liam. They've still got Tyrion in hand, right?
Seems like it. If it really was Tyrion you saw.
I mean, I thought I saw Tyrion. But, you know, he's lost 3 cards this turn and we've still not seen Tyrion come out, so he may or may not have had Tyrion.
You don't even know what half the cards are when you look at them. You're like, it had land, could it be the Reducer?
I'm not too bad with Lanni cards. I'm very bad with Martell cards because I never ever play Martell.
Yeah.
But I have played Lanni jumping clansmen before, so I've got a vague idea what they are.
A vague idea.
Yeah, I've not played them recently, so only the new cards on. Yeah, get out of it. 2 close calls. Has Vince even got anyone dead yet?
No.
So he doesn't get to draw a card?
No.
Guessing he's going for the gold?
That could be the only thing I can think of.
He doesn't draw 2, right? Yeah.
Didn't understand the rules.
Oh, just checking. You know, the heat of the moment, it's easy to forget these things.
So I'm assuming he wanted that for the money.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's he going to spend with all his ill-gotten gain? He's got 7 gold plus a reduced location and a reduced scavenger. That's quite a lot of gold. He hasn't triggered any rain this game yet, which is always the way in a rain versus rain match. You find that one side triggers rain more than the other.
Well, I was saying that. I mean, Liam's only got Cersei with an intrigue icon, whereas
All it takes is for Vince to mushroom Nymeria.
yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Well, it would, but you know,
It would be fun for Vince,
yeah.
but not for Liam.
No. Nymeria is one of those characters that when she hits the board, my heart instantly goes, "Oh, bugger!"
Your heart says that,
Yeah,
not your brain.
I was going to say my heart drops, and then it turned into my heart goes, "Oh, bugger!" And I was like, "Oh, I've already started it now. I'm going to go."
Rebecca had the talking heart, guys. You heard it here first.
Apparently, it's always telling me to do things.
Crikey. It's not the voices in your head, it's the voices in your heart.
Is that a better thing, or?
Oh, nutter.
Yeah, well, you're stuck with me.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you are. I'll just follow you if you ever left.
Yep, Walker Stalker confirmed.
Yeah. Well, I've got the t-shirt to prove it now, right?
Yes, you have. Another Green Blood trader comes out.
Indeedy.
You're probably looking for another vengeance for earlier.
Well, I've done him well so
This will
far.
teach him.
It's like that moment, like, when you're playing against Targ, and they play 2 of their Dracarys, and you're like, well...
They can't have the other one.
They can't have another one. But then if you're Richard Walker, you play 5 and, you know, destroy somebody.
Well, that's the Isle of Ravens for you. You can Dracarys Gabby 5 times. I hear she loves that.
I love that that's become such a thing that even other podcasts and videos are talking about it now.
Yeah, good old Night of the Blackwater. People recognise her. Gabby, oh, you're the one that got Dracarys 5 times.
Although, somebody else got Dracarys 5 times in Northampton Regional at weekend.
I know, right? Some guy is trying to take that crown. Trying to take that away from me.
And tearsed. In the same game.
What?
I think they tearsed twice. So yes, I think your crown is being stolen.
I will find this guy, and he will regret doing this.
I think it's the guy that won the Bastard of Northampton prize.
His name's Steve. I will jousting pavilion that guy.
You will find him wherever he is.
Mm.
Okay. Has anything happened while I've been talking? I've been trying to keep an eye on
Vince
the board.
marshalled a green blood trader, and he selected a card to go to his hand and put the other one on the bottom.
I don't anything has happened so far.
He's thinking.
Okay. I should have cut this bit out as well, shouldn't I?
Well, at least we can talk. You know, we can have these nice chats.
Yeah, because I don't have to talk too much at all as it is anyway.
I don't understand.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is this the bit where I just about to shut up?
No, you can talk.
I can listen. I can talk.
You can do a bit of both, dear. It's fine.
Cool.
Cool.
Liam's doing some watching. He
Vince
got
is
his head in
playing
his
with
hand.
tokens.
I think Liam is almost comatose now.
I think Vince's been playing with his tokens about the last 2 minutes, so I'm not surprised.
I wonder if Vince is thinking about, you know, what takeaway he might have for dinner tonight or something, and realise, damn, I've got to play.
So Vince did nil 2 of the Blood Orange Groves, but then played out Jack and Hagar instead, but then used that reduction of 2 to play out a Bastard Daughter. Jacken's reaction was used to put a Valamar Bullets token on Cersei, so she has now, well, she's been marked.
She's marked for death.
She is marked.
Well, that's quite formidable.
Yeah.
Because currently he's not in a position to defend all 3 challenges, I assume.
Told you Tyrion was there.
Well, you have edited the video, I assumed you were correct.
Yeah, I know, but I genuinely saw it in the hand, and I didn't know when he was coming out.
Alright. I believe. I believe.
Yeah, advertising now.
So, Vince is going to be the first. He's not going to use Jack and Hagar first, I would imagine, unless he wants Liam to kneel out most of his board.
Yeah, possibly. I think normally in these kind of situations you'd sort of poke a bit with smaller challenges, see where the hole is, and then use Jack and Hagar to push through.
See where the hole is?
Yeah, you know, like...
Wouldn't you, if you're poking, wouldn't you be creating the hole?
Or that, yeah. Yeah, but what I mean is I'd normally do like a couple of little chump challenges, see, you know, what I can push through, and then use Jacken on that. You know, try and tempt Liam to kneel out some of his bigger strength characters to leave a hole for Jacken to come through and punch Cersei in the face with.
The hell? Well, at least Jacken can't be Tower the Handed.
Oh yeah, because he's 7 cost, isn't he?
He is.
I highly doubt Liam's got any 8 costers. Are there any 8 costers in Lanni?
Nope.
Any of the armies or anything?
Liam can burned men back to hand to raise claim with Tyrion as it stands.
But with Bastard Daughter and 2 green bloods on the board, it's not going to be that effective, I imagine. A wild farm might be nice.
He would probably do it to draw cards.
What, bring the clansmen back to hand?
Yes, if he did that, he would do it to draw cards. I'm sure he would. Because he's, what, 2 in hand now? Maybe 3?
Yeah, looks like 3.
So, intrigue coming in now with everything.
With all the characters. We've got there 2 green bloods, Jack and Hagar, and the Littlefinger, I believe.
So that's what, 5 for 11 strength. So he's going to win the intrigue as it stands currently at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's...
Because Liam has 5 on Tyrion, 6 on Cersei. He cannot ambush another Widow's Wail in because there's one on the board and it's unique.
Yeah.
So he must feel confident that he's going to win. It's just a case of whether Liam lets him trigger the Rains.
Is there a way to stop Rains?
Defend with both.
Oh, right, okay, I see.
So,
I thought you meant like treachery or something. I think treachery works
yeah,
on
you
Rains.
can't treachery Rain.
No. At the moment, I think the only way really to stop Rains happening is Winterfell and Cat.
Yeah. If you're unable to trigger your triggers,
Yeah.
trigger your triggers.
Don't look so happy with yourself.
Trigger your triggers.
It's not funny.
Okay.
Well, it's mildly funny, but not funny enough for me to laugh.
A filthy accusation then.
Yep, so Filthy played with our Rains plot, kneeling Tyrion there.
Of course.
So that'd be annoying.
If Liam had defended both to stop the rain trigger, then he could just go in challenge you with the other two. Because the burn men can't defend power.
Yeah. Just a quick note. Vince remembered to take his unopposed, but then forgot to take his intrigue claim off of Liam.
That's
so
a Rains thing, I think.
Yeah, it's easily done. I must say, like when I've played, especially with Lanni jumping Rains and stuff like that, after I've won an intrigue by 5, there's so many reactions and things, I quite often forget to do the bits after the reactions. But is claim mandatory?
Yes.
Yeah, so claim should have been taken there then.
Yes.
So a little military coming in with a bastard daughter, killing off Chud. And then I believe it's Liam's turn now, so he's got a burned man and Cersei on the board, so going in with the military, I believe, with burned men.
He's gonna do Tyrion things, is he?
Possibly.
Yep.
Yeah, bring burned man back to hand.
To gain gold.
Gold.
Why would a man gain gold?
Because he can ambush back out and use it.
Other icons. Yeah, that's good thinking. Mountains of the Moon, eh?
Mountains of the Moon.
How many gold did he get? 3?
I
I think it's 3 gold or 2 cards or claim raise.
sure, I can't remember the exact numbers. Let's get one of the sellsword dude.
Why is Liam taking claim? Did he play Vengeance again?
Actually, yeah, why is it? Not sure. Oh, bastard daughter died.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, there you go. So, hands him back to hand after winning the power challenge to draw some cards. And I think he took 2 there, so I think you're right.
That seemed like a nice play.
So, using the clansman twice, he's got himself some gold, got himself some cards. Seems good.
Got Sod all on the board though.
Yeah, he's in danger of being marched a bit here, isn't he?
Yeah, Vince has 6 characters to Liam's 2. You wouldn't imagine either player would want Valar.
No, probably not. Although I think Liam would lose more than Vince. Liam's character is bigger than on the board.
First snow would be Chucklesome from the Lannister play. Yeah.
So Liam did an intrigue with Cersei, which means he did win by 5. So he's within Wildfire. There you go. Wildfire is his Rains trigger plot. That's certainly clearing up Vince's board a bit.
Yeah, Vince get Venomous Blade back to hand to deal with Liam Chud, so he can make Liam first next round.
Yeah,
He can clear away that claim soak.
Claim. Guess there's no more vengeance. Ooh. Is that Nymeria and a Southern Messenger?
Didn't quite see. It was a Southern Messenger.
It's well, I'd say definitely Nymeria. I'm 90% sure it was Nymeria as the other card.
And those burn men come back out to protect from the march, which is also a good idea. Seems like Liam knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's playing it well.
Who'd have thought? People take deck to Euros and know how to play them.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, hang your head in shame. If I had a bell, I'd ring it.
Harsh. Not that bad. Did alright.
You forgot to sacrifice Jory on the
Boilers.
Valar turn.
Boilers.
It's on a previous game. Everyone will have watched it already.
So what plots do we have coming next?
What plots?
Yeah.
What, you want me to actually tell you, or you want me to guess?
What, you already know?
I think I remember what they play next, yeah.
Alright. It's got 3 versus 3. The board is evened up. I mean, if I'm Lannister, well. Well.
Would you have marched?
Now, last round we said the first snow of winter would be humorous. But
you've not seen this before.
But I was thinking from the Lannister player perspective, with all those green blood traders and all those low cost chuds, that the Martell guy had, that Vince had.
Which were wiped off the board from the wildfire.
Mmm.
Yeah, so we got unmarched, which certainly explains why the burn men were put back out.
Yep.
Although that could have even been a bit of an indicator to Vince that Liam might play marched. So, I mean...
I think if my opponent did that and put the burn men back out, I would initially think it's a preventative measure. But, you know, Lannister generally, they can be quite aggressive, the clansman build, and they do run much.
I might have been tempted, I don't know if Vince is running it, but possibly a Varys' riddle, if you think something like that might happen. Because, you know...
That would have hurt Vince just as much, if not more.
You think? I mean, Liam's got Tyrion and Cersei.
So if Vince had Varys riddled, he would have lost his Jaqen or his Aerys.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, looking at the game at the moment, obviously Vince is winning 8-3. What could Liam do here to bring it back? He's obviously on the back foot a little bit here.
Play Tywin, win the game.
Oh yeah,
Is that not how it works?
Yeah, set up Tywin and win, right?
Can't play Tywin though. Can't afford him.
No, but could always Harrenhal him in if he finds a Harrenhal.
Is he running Harrenhal?
He must do. He's running Tower. They come as a little set. It's like the Chamber and the Iron Throne. They come as a little set.
Really? Yeah. Harrenhal. Is that unique Lannister? You have to throw in a unique Lannister? Or Hellbourne character? Or is it just Lannister?
I can't remember, but I could have a quick look if you want me to.
Nah, I'm sure people will tell us. What has been marched? Was that Marcella?
Yes, I believe so.
So she's highly likely to have renown by the end of this marshalling phase?
Is that when there's no king on the board?
Yes. Liam doesn't look like he's going to play out Tommen anytime soon, or King Joffrey.
Probably not.
So Marcella has renown, and she does not kneel to defend power challenges. Which is nice.
Yeah, pretty strong.
It's nice.
So, we've got a duped Tyrion on Liam's side. Don't think it means much with like Valar and that. I don't think either player are going to be Valaring, or I don't know. They might run Valar, but I don't know.
It's claim token in either case.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a distinct lack of chud.
Although he does have a lot of gold, and he's playing
Does that
Lanni.
smell like the Hound to you?
The Hound, Burnt Men, could be a Moon Brothers. Can you jump Moon Brothers in?
You have to kneel your faction card for that. And he's playing Rain, so he would, if he is playing both, then he's going to have to be, you know, particular about which one he wants this round. Considering he's already used Filthy Accusation and Power Behind the Throne, and Wildfire.
Yeah, that's true. We've already used 3 of his parts.
You can't do much about the First Snow of Winter now.
No. It wouldn't matter. I don't think First Snow of Winter really affects any jumping Rains and stuff anyway, because you're wanting to throw your Burn Men in so that they get their extra icons from Mountains and the Moon. So, you know, I don't think you're really too bothered about not being able to marshal them. Unless they've got something like Last Half Scouts on the board.
If anything, you like playing First Snow because you get more back in your hand.
Yeah.
The Moon Brothers, Burned Men, Stone Crow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stone Crows, they're another one, aren't they?
They're a card, yeah.
Isn't there another dude? Shagger?
Shagger.
Is he an ambush dude?
Yeah.
How much is the ambush for? Is it 3?
0.
Well, oh yeah, but you have to kill a clansman with it?
Yep. Well, kill a Lannister character you control.
Okay, so the intrigue here is being defended by the Burn Men. We're given an intrigue icon using Mountains and the Moon.
Throne players, there's 9 minutes left in the round.
Is that Venomous Blade?
Yep.
Okay, so Venomous Blade there then. And triggering that. Put a token on the Burned Men. Although I imagine those will be taken as Claim Soak. There's a military challenge anyway. Not forgetting that Jaqen Hagar's still got his token on Cersei as well. So this could be dangerous.
So what has happened? Who did the challenge?
So Marcella did an intrigue challenge.
Okay.
Liam chucked in a burned men, used the mountains to give an intrigue and defended so it wasn't imposed. And then Vince used...
I didn't see any claim.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't remember seeing claim taken.
Did he defend with Cersei as well? That's a question, because she now.
Is she now? Oh, then yeah, that's going to defend both.
So that would have been a defended intrigue for 8, which is why Vince marshalled the Venomous Blade to put Marcellus to 4, so Liam doesn't trigger Vayne.
Ah, yeah, you're making sense. And then Jaqen came with the military, which he won, triggering reaction to kill Cersei, and then claimed to kill the Burn Men. And then finally a power coming through, which was...
Vince is doing Lanni Rains things in Martell Rains.
He is. And then we've got a Stone Crows coming in. So let's give him an icon mountain. So the moon, has he done that yet?
Maybe he's considering. He does look like he's deep in thought.
I think power would be best here, just to try and slow Vince down a bit. Yeah, it's a power challenge there. Which is unopposed as a claim.
Brings the power total back to a more respectable level.
Yeah, they're not too bad here.
I remember the days where you used to win games 15-0 in the core set, you know, the early days of the game. Don't see that a lot anymore, do you?
I don't know, I do. But more usually it's me on the 0.
Yeah, but you do like your neutral jank.
Hey, at least it's fun.
Jank.
Fun.
Jank.
Power plenty to confiscation, so Liam will be happy if we get an extra card. Confiscation on the Venomous Blade to get that off the seller, so she's back down to normal strength. And first play of this round is going to be Vince. So, time of plenty, so it's getting himself some gold. He's got a lot of gold plots here, doesn't he? He's got trading, calling the banners, close call is pretty high gold, then you've got time plenty is pretty high gold. He likes his gold in his deck.
When you're running cards like Venomous Blade, it costs 3 gold to marshal an ambush. That's, if you want to use that round after round, it's quite expensive. So it needs to be maintained with a higher gold plot just to be able to afford it.
And I guess things like Jack and Hagar as well, you can't even reduce them unless you put an Ocean Roads and stuff in.
He does.
Is that our little orphan dude?
Orphan Dudess.
Yes, we've got an orphan with green bloods and bestowed with 1 and saving 8. Cool, blind, that's a lot.
Maybe he has no more options left in hand.
Left in the round.
Or he's got tricks, because he's got a big hand. And I'm pretty sure I saw like a tie-in or something in there.
Okay, so what tie-in trick are you thinking?
Well, I'm not thinking like tie-in trick, but I'm just saying like, I think he must have tricks because he's got things that he could have played. Ooh, Harrenhal's out. Combo-tastic.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Gonna get all the fun.
Well, I don't know about fun, but it looks interesting.
This is where Vince plays that contested thing.
Play Siege.
Is that an event?
Yes. A neutral event.
How much is it?
1.
Well, that seems pretty good.
Know the location, and if that location is contested, you can discard it from play. Astropause contested, FYI.
So basically what you're saying is I need to put Lay Siege in all my decks.
You sound like a Furby when you did that.
It's been a long time since I've thought about Furbies. Okay, so Intrigue Challenge coming in from Jaqen. Strength 5, isn't he? So,
yep.
Oh, here we go, Tricks Abound. What's that, a Tywin?
I don't know. It's got glare on it.
I'm pretty sure it's a Tywin.
How can you tell it's Tywin?
Because I watched it earlier and vaguely remember being Tywin.
It's Tywin.
There you go, you got my alarm sort of saluting.
Yellow Tywin.
Oh, Tricks. 5 gold paid. Ario.
Looks like Martell have tricks.
Martell has tricks.
Vince strokes his face, trying to mask his glee. Kicking Tywin out the challenge. On the inside, he's so happy.
You would be, but now Tywin can't be brought back to hand. And he's going to die to Harrenhal. Okay, so Widow's Wail coming out then onto Tyrion.
That is a good point, actually, the Tywin dying. Didn't think of that.
Yeah, see.
Presumably he'd be running Ghost of Harrenhal, maybe.
Oh, in Duran's name. I feel tricks coming on.
He wants more gold?
He wants more.
But he's not triggering Rains. Because now he's had to nearly faction card for the gold.
Oh.
So
Does Liam have an action?
he's going to take a moment to try and think what the hell Vint could be up to. What can I do to stop this? Should I just concede?
Well, it depends what Vince is going to do.
Oh, he played an action. Oh, I'm assuming Liam had passed his action.
Yeah. So we had the injury coming in from Jaqen, Tyrion and Tywin now to defend. Tywin's taken out by Areo. Vince has played in Duran's game to get extra gold.
In Duran's name.
Using the bestow to
Bring
bring
back
Areo
Areo.
back to hand.
Is it? Could it
Paying
be?
5.
Could it be? No, surely he's not going to do this.
That's so cool!
But wait, is there more?
Well, now, that means that Tyrion's out the challenge as well, so it's unopposed, right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to like Duran's game or something. Like for an epic double Areo Duran game shenanigan. That was a pretty cool combo though.
Yeah, that was good. I wouldn't have thought to do that. That's pretty nifty.
Well, no wonder he spent so much time thinking about his martial.
Okay. So the intrigue was 1, claim was taken from Liam, and then a military going through, which is unopposed, plus the claim of Tywin, because he's dying anyway because of Harrenhal.
Yep.
And then finally got a power challenge coming through from the seller, which is again unopposed plus claim. It's like Liam's run out of tricks. And noun as well on the seller, which is on 14. Unless Liam can do anything, that's Dom in the game, I guess.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
I know, I'm trying to see if
Liam's
he's
got money
anything.
and the Stone Cold now.
No,
He's going to
that's
concede.
it.
Well,
that was a cool way to end the game, though, the double Areo malarkey.
that was nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Well done, guys. Yeah, I guess thanks everyone for watching. We'll try and get round 9 out as soon as possible. And, yeah, see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.